Hey there, friend. Welcome to the very first episode of a series I'm calling Boring Roblox Games to Fall Asleep To. I'm putting not much effort into this video as far as trying to keep you entertained. This is kind of more for me. I'm trying to come up with conversation practice. I don't know if I'm not necessarily trying to make an ASMR thing out of this. I'm just trying to. You see, I really feel the need to upload something on YouTube. I'm addicted to YouTube. I really want to make videos, but I don't want to spam low effort content on my main channel. So instead, I'm going to do it here. No. But yeah, that's primarily what this is going to be. So the first game in our series is the Space Tycoon. I don't know if the game's boring or not, but I've been I don't know what the word for it is, but I've been very tricked into thinking some Tycoon games would be fun, and they weren't. This one could be fun. It could not be. Yeah, I always like to take a look at the game passes to gauge how cash grabby a game is going to be. They have a 5 Robux run boost. That's pretty cool. It'd be better if it was free. Let's click that. No description. So the Game Pass descriptions are indeed low effort, even if you go to the higher priced ones. You get your typical double cash, your auto collect, auto build. That one actually needs a description. You got your starter pack, your jet pack, Oculus ship, Athena ship, even your most expensive Game Pass. No description here. We'll just buy it. So we're going to jump on in here, see if this is worth playing. Whew. But yeah, like I said, I've always been super socially awkward. I can kind of halfway cover it up on my main channel. Sorry about that. I can kind of halfway cover it up on my main channel when I'm in video mode, live stream mode. But not necessarily in real life. I try to strike up a conversation in real life, and it just doesn't work. So that's what I'm here for. Just trying to improve my conversational skills. So far, this is pretty much every other Tycoon, but it's in space. So we got a golden upgrader. Yeah, they indeed. So far, I didn't put a lot of effort into the. What's the point of this? Huh. That's kind of satisfying. Just a little bit. It's not a lot of satisfying, but it's something. Give me just a minute. My nose is kind of stuffy. I wouldn't do this on the main channel, but here I'm actually going to walk away from the mic and go get a bottle of water. Sit tight. Alrighty, I'm back. I got my water. Let me get a swig of this right quick. It's a Deer Park brand, in case you're wondering. We like to get spring water. Some people actually prefer purified. My wife grew up on the well water, free of chlorine, and I just like the taste and the sound of cleaner water. If I sound out of breath, it's because I was running around with my kids earlier. Let me go ahead and acknowledge the stupid starter pack they put in our face. Game passes are fairly cheap for this kind of game. Usually they will price them high because they like money. This isn't too bad. What the flip is cash 3? So double cash and then cash 3. Is that Is it one of these? Feels like a very unfinished game. Are those the only buttons we can get? Are we alone in here? I do believe those were some things over there. Floor extend. This looks like something I could make from watching a YouTube video. I like that it's green. Same color as these things. Oh, wait, no. Okay. I was going to say, I thought maybe they were like trying to blend it in with the regular buttons to make you think it's like a regular purchase, but then you step on. Oh, gosh, that's just wrong. You see on my main channel, sorry about the coughing. You see on my main channel, if I ran into this, I'm gonna put that code in. If I ran into this, like, I would start like, oh, this game might be fun. Let's give it a try. Let's see if it's any good. And then, like, by this point, I would already be like, nope, sucks. And then I'd have to stop the recording and straight up, like, start from the beginning with something else. Here, I don't have that issue. We're just going to chug through it. At least progression is decent. You see, I'm not having to run back and forth to the ATM thing a whole bunch of times. This guy, Eskel Witcher, loves this game. Under normal circumstances, I don't think it would keep my attention. It's keeping Eskel Witcher's attention, and same with Samao to a lesser degree. About those codes. Code new. Did that just really not go through? Does it have to be capital? Okay. Let's try something. Maybe there. I put it in wrong. I don't know if anything's happening. Yeah, join daily to get your daily reward. And they misspelled multiplier there. If they weren't cash grabby, I wouldn't point it out. I know most of these games are made by kids, or maybe even like people whose first language isn't English. I'm not trying to make fun of them. I'm trying to make fun of the cash grabby people, which this isn't even the worst I've seen, to be honest. Check this out. It's in space. It's not supposed to be gravity, but it feels like there's gravity. That's called gravity right there. If anything, I should be floating toward Earth. But I didn't. Got the moon over there. Pretty decent setting. It at least doesn't look like they used. Maybe they didn't use AI, which would be surprising because the rest of the game is low effort. Like this one, I think you can actually buy this. You can buy that one. And then they got the. Is that an X-Wing ripoff? That looks like some kind of Star Wars thing there. I don't know. But yeah, we're trying to get our Tycoon up and running. Let me know if you like this series, by the way. If you don't, it's okay. You can be honest with me. This is just something to scratch that itch I need for, like, I feel the need to just upload something, but I don't want to spam the main channel with low effort uploads. I've done that before, and I'm trying to put effort into it. I would really love to get back to, like, animating and stuff and other things like that, but right now I'm just trying to focus on Roblox. I guess we don't have anything to spawn, so we're going to run back over here, run past the game passes that are disguised as, like, see what I mean? I thought that was a button. Did that not even work? Oh, no. Okay, no. They're going to make sure their game passes work. Oh, fool me once, shame on you. So I think that side's done. kind of linear here. I guess we have to finish this before we can go somewhere else. Ah, workshop floor. Sounds interesting. Probably is not interesting. But yeah, we're kind of running back and forth to the money thing, but it's not all bad. Spaceship. Flight, satellite 1, container 2, shelf 3. It's all decoration. I mean, it looks like a workshop, but it's all decoration. I love that everything else is space theme, but they use the same font. It's Fredoka 1 or something. I know that because I was watching Alvin Blox's how to make a Tycoon tutorial on YouTube. And he mentioned that. I guess it's dadgummit, I keep stepping on it. It's the same. It's close to the same green as the cash collector, so I keep getting confused. Dropper 7. We're getting somewhere. What is spawn portal? Huh? Oh. Do they really call it an island? That makes me think this is a template. Back when I used to edit for people on Fiverr, I used to see these a lot. You can go and like pay people to get like a template of a game, and like they can customize it for you. A lot of low effort games like that. This feels like one of those. Didn't put a whole lot of effort into the obby. You got your typical. I mean, obbies don't have to be extravagant, especially like this when it's a side dish to the main game. It doesn't have to be high effort, but when the rest of the game also is not high effort, it's just more noticeable. Is this the end? It's supposed to be a loading screen? Do you even get anything? Feels like they wanted to do more. They wanted to put something in here and then they couldn't figure out how to do it, or they ran out of money. Is this something? Oh. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that. I'm not doing that again. I didn't get much joy out of that. Can you actually go to other people's bases? Nice. So this guy's a little bit further than me. He's got $10,000. Oh gosh, he's right there. Why is his health bar showing? Does this game have combat? I better get the flip out. So he could literally just teleport. Wait, your island? I mean, yeah, I guess it's floating like an island. If you look at it that way, yeah, you could call it an island, but no. It's supposed to be a space station, and you're really ruining the immersion. Especially when you get the window open right there, where you can just float out of it at any time. If this were any other video, I probably would. Whoa, my goodness. These are pricey. I would normally just stand around and wait for them, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if I'll put a lot of effort into the thumbnail for this video or not. It's kind of one of those. I mean, I'm sitting here calling this game low effort while I'm putting low effort into this video. I'm a bit of a hypocrite. There's no doubt about it. What the flip even is auto build? They put no description. It's very low effort. But you can get that. Shelf 1. What's over there? Did we miss something? Did we miss? Oh no, that's hallway floor. So we're going to go back over here and see if we have enough money for our droppers. The rest of our... Ah, yes, money is actually kind of rolling in now. Let's get that pricey one. Let's go ahead and get that. Oh, 245,000. I thought it was... I don't remember what I thought it was, but... I mean, we're right next to it. If this were any other video... Of course, if this were a... high effort video, I'd be chopping out a lot of these silent moments. and you wouldn't have to sit through this. But we're trying to fall asleep here. Heck, I might listen to this to fall asleep. Did I just? Ah, there it is. I stepped on part of it, and it didn't pop up the Bison Cash. I was about to give them points for that, and then they failed miserably. Of course, they nickel and dime you for 5 different golden upgraders. They put 5 of these in. Even other greedy games might put 1 or 2. This person put 5. No shame. Alright. Money's starting to come in a little bit faster. We're going to roll on over here and get some of this hallway floor built out. Ah, another ATM. Nice. Another door. Crew hallway. I get a crew? I highly doubt that. I think at best it's going to be NPCs. At worst, it's just going to be empty. Why did that one in particular get a sound effect? We're like, man, I want to put a sound effect on all these. Got a little ways into it. Man, this takes a lot of work. I'll just stop at this one. Man, you really have to step on these buttons. Like Game Pass or not, you really have to step on them for it to go through. I still don't have any ships. Do they literally just put the Game Pass ships in? You think that's what they did? Like, there's no way to earn free ships. You get the Game Passes or you get nothing. They think we're peasants. I'm about to get that more expensive one right quick, and then we'll run down the hallway and see what else we can get. Money's rolling in pretty generously. Like, this looks like it was made pretty quickly. They probably did not put a whole lot of thought into balancing the money, because it's actually going it's actually going through pretty fast. It's like, what I'm saying is, I don't feel the need to buy any cash or double cash or auto collect or anything. I think it's a pretty decent pace. But yeah, I think for sure I am going to title this Boring Roblox Games to Fall Asleep To. It does feel low effort on my part, I'll be honest. But at least it's not on the main channel. Like, if you go to the main channel, my main channel is Hunter the Top Hat Guy. I am putting effort in there. It's not like I'm coming here to try to, like, cash grab you. Like, I'm not selling you anything. This channel's not even monetized yet. So, unless YouTube puts the ads in my video for me, you shouldn't even have to watch ads for that. They really call that Skibbity Toilet. Well, they didn't put a Skibbity there. They're just like, ooh, it's a leak. Two sinks? Huh, yeah, that's how I bathe in real life. I get in the bathtub with my spacesuit on. I feel like the lockers are just I mean, got a lot of beds right next to each. I guess it is crew quarters, but man, I don't want to sleep in the same room as that guy. He might snore. You might be snoring right now for all I know. It's Roblox Games to Fall Asleep To. You might already be asleep, and I'm just racking up watch time off of you. I don't know. Again, not that it matters. I'm not getting any money out of you. But I do enjoy your company. Like, obviously I'm talking to a mic right now. I'm not talking to an actual person. I'm not even talking to a camera because I let the camera off for this. That's how low effort I'm going in with this. But it can still be fun. I do realize, like, I'm not even at this point. I'm like, again, it's low effort. It's not like I'm trying to build something out of this. If you watch and you just so happen to like it, I appreciate you. But if you don't, I totally understand. I'm not necessarily aiming for views. Again, this is just conversation practice for me. I'm just trying to make conversation. I'm trying to exercise my vocal muscles. Like, I talk to my wife and kids on a regular basis. I do have a family. I love them very much. I talk to them a lot. But I'm not good at talking to other people. Especially people my own age, because, like, I've spent the last several years, most of my conversation comes from, like, my Roblox live streams. And wouldn't you know, most of the people who watch Roblox live streams are kids. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And, like, I don't mind that. My subscribers are amazing. But I do feel like my knowledge of adult things is kind of skewed. Like, shows are pretty universal. Like, TV shows, food, kids. Like, I can talk about my kids. That one's pretty easy. But I was on the War Tycoon Discord server yesterday. I thought I was going to go in there and talk War Tycoon. And some of these people were talking about metros. That's like the European version of subways. First of all, I live in the United States. There's a regional barrier there, and then also I just don't know a lot about metros or subways, so forget the regional barrier. That was never a problem. The fact that I just do not know things outside of Roblox and stuff like that, that's the real barrier. Are we really only 45% finished with this? Optimist would say, wow, we're already 46% of the way finished. I try to be an optimist. I used to be way more optimistic. I used to be like childlike optimistic. It's kind of leveled out now. I wouldn't mind getting back to that sense of wonder and joy at all times. Always trying to lift others up. But I've had battles with depression and just things like that. They've kind of, like, I've come back from them a little bit. I do still struggle at times. I'd like to say, like, nope, I beat depression and it never came back. But no, I have relapsed, unfortunately. Right now I feel like I'm in a pretty decent spot. Got more droppers? Flip, yeah. I can't afford that yet, but once I do, it's going to be wonderful. How about you? It feels weird doing this, trying to strike out conversation on a non-live stream like I'm used to, but this is supposed to be practice for me. Why do we go from 43,000 to 764,000? They just waited till the end to start charging for things. They really put it at the end. They're like, all right, forget balancing the game. We're just going to make all the expensive purchases right at the end. So you might see a lot of like low effort just hanging around right here. I apologize for that. Like, I told you what you're getting into the whole video. Oh, no. Okay. No, they totally did not. In my favor, they did not try to balance the game. like, in their favor, like, again, I have no intention, like, I didn't have any intention of buying Game Passes in this game to begin with. But they're certainly just not changing that for me. Like, some games, like, if you put effort into the game, I might make a small purchase just to support you. This one's like... It's got a good setting going for it. Like, that's the best thing. You got the good setting, and then you threw it away by... I don't know. I feel like a... I don't know how family friendly I want this channel to be. I was gonna say a-hole, but it's like the full thing. I try to be for the most part family friendly on the main channel nowadays. It wasn't always that way on the main channel. I used to cuss quite a bit on the main channel. If you look far enough in my older videos, you'll find it. And then I have sprinkled videos here and there, like when I've gotten burnt out, like having to play War Tycoon for views because nothing else gets views. I dropped a few bad words in some of those. It was kind of immature of me, but I'm at a better place now. This must be the captain's quarters, huh? Doesn't say. I'm just gonna assume it's for me. Hey, more droppers. That's what we need. That's what we need. A little bit of slow progress here. How long is the video? 26 minutes. You want to go for an hour? Is 26 minutes long enough for you to fall asleep to this boring Ace video? Let me know. I can make it longer. After all, we're 57% of the way finished with the Tycoon. That's actually pretty cool right there. I wonder if that helps retention. Like, as a YouTuber, I'm always trying to maximize retention and engagement. And I've heard that, like, adding chapters in your videos, especially your longer videos, can help with that. But I wonder if, like, showing a progress meter on here makes people like, oh yeah, I'm this much of the way there, let me go ahead and keep going. Or if it's more like, man, I still got all this, forget that. I don't know, that just sounds like suffering. Making the skibbity toilet joke again. Like, the one joke in this entire game. Well played. Treadmill. Space treadmill. I bet you can't actually have a treadmill in space. Like, I don't know how you even exercise in space, if at all. Nice picture of a deer there. I'll give him props for that. It's pretty relaxing. Don't like that it's kind of watching me wash my hands and poop and take a bath, but welcome to my personal space, I guess. 16.8 million. Trying to keep an eye on those droppers, see if we get any more of those. Oh, that's not a dropper. Dinosaur art? And not as artistic, majestic as the deer, but they tried. You know, effort is what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for you actually tried. And I see half of that here. Like, I don't think you would have made it this far if you didn't try, but I also think that maybe you just went on Fiverr and paid someone to make this game for you. And you probably haven't even seen half your money back on this. Maybe you have. This game's, it's got like 100 people playing right now. Like, it's not gonna make you rich by any means, but maybe you'll see a few people playing it. I mean, I'm making a freaking video on this. I wonder if anyone else is making videos on this. I'm not gonna drag you that far out of the game. Nice little, we got a bar and a nice little dining area on the ship. Starting to feel like some Orville level stuff. Let me know if you've watched the Orville It's from Seth MacFarlane, creator of Family Guy. Just a really good show. I never even watched like the original Star Trek, and I love the show because it's funny. It's got some heartfelt moments too. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Go down here. 1.85, 1.93. Go on back up here. I keep coming back thinking I'll see more money, but no, it's because I don't have many more droppers. I keep confusing this game with the ones that like you just buy stuff, anything, and it gives you more money, but no, this is one of those where you have to specifically buy droppers to make more money. Like, only 9 upgraders? I don't believe it. I think we're going to get upgrader number 10 eventually. Where's upgrader number 6, by the way? Did we only have 5 in the original room? We might have had 6, I don't know. Diamond stand. Looks like something you could steal. By the way, we're pretty far into this game, and I still haven't like taken any damage yet. I don't know if it was just maybe a bug or maybe one of those little Roblox quirks when I went to the other guy's base and saw that he was slightly damaged. It's not bad. I mean, it keeps it relaxing. This wouldn't be as much of a boring video to fall asleep to if there were combat in it. That's kind of what I was going for. They didn't show guns in the thumbnails, they just showed spaceships. Normally I would be like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be like this, but yeah. And I also wasn't like outright seeking boring low effort games. I just know that like Tycoons usually don't require a lot of thought to complete. And that's what I wanted. I just wanted to be able to turn my brain off and upload something. So that's what we have here. I might eventually make a thumbnail for this video, but I'm just not feeling it tonight. It's getting close to... I go to sleep around 10. It's close to 9 p.m. right now, and I'm thinking I'm going to try to aim for that. Because I was super tired today. I think I'm going to try to, like, repay my sleep debt. I bet they got another freaking bathroom in here. Oh no, this is the cinema, that's right. This is indeed the cinema. They call it a cinema, not a movie theater. I know where these guys are from. Still can't quite get the rest of the droppers. I am starting to find myself running back and forth to the ATM now. But we're 76% of the way done, so hopefully not too much more of that. Almost got their silly little cinema done. What do we get for rebirthing again? 15% cash. That's a pretty decent chunk. And 50,000 starting cash. Again, that's pretty generous. That's another reason you're probably not going to get a lot of Game Pass purchases, because who needs them after that? It's like you're not quite in super greedy territory, but you're also not quite in so generous with the gameplay that I want to support you by buying something. You're kind of in the middle. I mean, you got one Game Pass that's 5 Robux. I might get that. I might just go ahead and get that. But then the other ones are, I don't know. It's like, the prices aren't bad at all. It's the placement that bothers me and the amount of them. They're only 25 Robux each. Like, they're not getting rich off of this game. And there's no gambling. Look, there's no gambling. I don't know what that auto build is still. Most of these things are actually pretty cheap. Maybe I can take it a little easier on them. I'm just kind of right in the middle with it. Loving the pool table vibe. Like, let me challenge myself to say something nice about this game. I love the pool table. They get an arcade on a ship. I really shouldn't. Like, I'm 31. I really shouldn't be judging a game that was probably made by a kid like this. Like if my son went and made something like this, I'd be like, good job, buddy. Good job. I'm so proud of you. But as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure the person who made this game is not my child. Still no droppers. We're 82% of the way there. Do you think we'll even get any more droppers? Do you think we'll even need them? Because we're 82% complete. I don't know what else we're going to need. Bowling alley. Bowling alley. Door. Well, that's complete. That's pretty cool. They got some nice stuff here. It's like they just... It's like a... I don't want to say lower effort. It kind of is, but it's a... less in-depth Mega Mansion Tycoon. You know, the ones that, like, no combat. They just try to put a whole bunch of stuff. Like, Mega Mansion Tycoon, they're not trying to go all out with the features. They're just wanting to give you... They just want to give you a million buttons to step on is all they want to do. We're all the way up to 11 upgraders, and there's something over there that we can get, but you know darn well we're going to get that 13 million dropper. And upgrader number 15. So there's 12 golden upgraders, and there's 15 regular upgraders. I would assume. I don't think we're going to get any more after that. What's our pricing look like? Wow. Wow. Millions of dollars just funneling in. 27.7 million. Ah, restaurant, of course. Oh my gosh, that just wiped out my life savings. And hallway floor 6 is going to do it some more. Start freaking race. I waited patiently to get all these things over here, and now that I did, we're starting to get back into, okay, maybe they are greedy territory, maybe they didn't balance it, they just waited till the end. Again, we're just going to run back and forth to this a lot. I wonder what I sound like. I'm sure I sound very lazy. Plant. There's my $5 million plant. Hope you guys enjoy it. I got the layout of the ship down. Or space state. Breaking news? Why does only this side get breaking news? Why you gotta put news in the first place? Don't want people depressed over tragic events and stuff like that while they're trying to eat. I'm gonna sit here a minute. Instead of running back and forth, I'm just gonna sit here a minute. Let's have a moment of silence. Wasn't that fun? Hope you enjoyed that. I don't know what else to talk about. Obviously, I'm talking about the game, but like other than that, I don't know how to strike up a conversation. I especially don't know how to do it to a camera. Or a non-camera. I haven't even looked at the camera on this one because I don't have to. I'm just staring at a screen. Ah, more droppers. There's like 12% left. Do we really need more droppers? If I had known that, I wouldn't have waited in there. I don't know. I don't know. How are they going to do this? Is it just going to be conveyor belts in a restaurant? And they're like, we get kind of creative with the others, but in this one, we're going to just plop them all over the restaurant. What's the most expensive one? I'm assuming this one farts out the most money. Ah. Oh, I thought that was cheese at first, and then it turned into like radioactive cheese. That was pretty cool at first. Hey, our first NPCs. Looks like they're both winking. No lettuce? Just tomatoes? Okay. Whatever you want to put on your space burger. You ever played Galaxy Burger, by the way? That's a relaxing game right there. That's a very relaxing, low-effort game. I really could have done that one and been just fine, but it's kind of repetitive. Like, it's great, but it's also repetitive. I don't know if it would have kept my attention. It might have kept yours. You might have different tastes than me. We're 89% of the way finished. We're literally buying droppers for no reason because we're not going to need them for much longer. Did they think this through? How much money do we have? Okay, so yeah, that's not cheese because this is blue. I don't know. That was creative at first. They had an opportunity there to make like cheese and tomatoes and other stuff on the droppers. And they blew it. 190 million. So yeah, now we know how that other guy, when we first joined, we know how he became a millionaire. Golden Upgrader 13. That's why they made this. We just didn't have enough golden upgraders. Restaurants eating. Now I can totally afford that, no problem. I didn't know how we were going to do that at first, but they always find a way. 218 million. Do you realize how awesome we are for reaching this milestone? Is this all complete? Wow. We're 91% of the way there. Please don't. I stepped on it by accident. Yeah, compared to modern day greediness standards on Roblox, this isn't bad at all. Whoa! That's freaking cool. That is so freaking cool. It connects back to this spot. I love when games do that. That's, like... That was one of the coolest parts of the Pet Sim games where they have like these connectors and it's like, oh, that's where that door goes to. Like the gambling isn't fun unless you're addicted to gambling. But those secret passages, those are pretty nice. Man. Oh yeah, there is 6 golden upgraders in here, not just 5. That's cool. I mean, no, it's not, but still. What do you think we're going to find in here? $82 million wall. Any chance of another dropper for thread mill? They put an H and then they forgot an L, but it's a thread mill. And are you seriously going to make the very last room of this Tycoon a gem? Look, I'm fat. Like, I don't know. I know it sounds like me just being fat. I am fat. I would like to lose weight. But I think you can do a little bit better than, like, the gem being the ultimate goal for the Tycoon. Like a party room or something. Space gem. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not just a gem. It's a space gem. My bad. That makes it better. That makes it... All is forgiven. I'm so sorry about your space gem. Let's go over here. Aquarium, surprised face. Let's get this cheap stuff. I'm trying to save the aquarium because I want to see what that is. But I also really want myself a thread mill. What do you think a thread mill is? Let me hear your speculation. Drop me a comment right now before we actually get it and see if we get it right. Do you think it's like a sewing machine? Because that's what I think it is. Screw it. Let's just get the... Oh, wow. Fishes. Why is one thread mill cheaper than the other? If you couldn't tell, I'm very tired. Not super tired, but I'm somewhere. But also I'm trying to keep the same level of voice that I've had throughout the whole thing. I don't want to yell at you and then wake you up because that would just be mean. But I do feel like I could put a little more effort into this. the conversational anyway. Because if I go up to someone in real life and talk to them like this, they're gonna beat me up. They're not gonna beat me up. I've learned that. You gotta sink. Pretty decent aquarium. Pretty decent. We're at 99%. Yeah, we literally just got those extra droppers just so we could get a gem and a fish. I think I need like $300 million for this next thing. All in all, not a terrible Tycoon. Like no gameplay elements to it. It's one of those where it's more of a museum than anything. It's just a 3-dimensional puzzle that requires no effort. But it's not the worst one I've seen, so I'll give it points for that. Interact. The fried is empty.
Pizza!
Huh. What is that? That was kind of worth it. So that's what a threadmill is. It's pain. Why would you pay for string? I don't know, man. I'm 100% complete with a Tycoon. I'm going to go ahead and get that last thing. But yeah, if you were wondering what a threadmill is, that's what it was. I'm sorry if you made it this far. I'm sorry if you made it all the way close to the end of the video. And you started hearing that, and that's what it was like, nope, I'm done with this. Well, there we go. Man, 50,000 cash gets you pretty far. Alright, how much of my life did I waste on this? 47 minutes, not bad. Thank you so much for watching. This is the only video of this I have right now, so, like, probably, maybe next week you'll have another one you can click on. Maybe YouTube will autoplay it so you keep on resting. Otherwise, this is probably just gonna, like, autoplay into something loud and obnoxious while you're trying to sleep. But if it does, just scroll on back to this video, play it again, and rinse, repeat. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Like, sleep well, wake up feeling refreshed, go out and do wonderful things. We never did get our spaceships. I'll see you on the next one.